Hello, movie lovers. This is Does It Hold Up? I'm Adam, and we are back doing another Oscar Redux. This week, we are traveling back to the year 2011 to redo the Academy Awards, and I let you know who I would have chosen for each one of the categories. This is a very interesting year because there's one movie that won a lot of awards that I just don't think should have. So stick around to find out what movie that is. With me, as always, is Emily, the disembodied voice.
Hello.
And she is going to start us off with, I don't know what category. It's always a nice little surprise. I know she likes to mix it up sometimes. So Emily, hit me with that first category.
We are starting strong with animated feature film. The nominees this year were How to Train Your Dragon, The Illusionist, and Toy Story 3. The winner? Toy Story 3.
The fact that in 2011, for movies that came out in 2010, they could only find 3 animated movies to nominate in this category is kind of stupid. Like, it's embarrassing for the Academy to only know of 3 animated movies. Over the past couple of years, they've gotten to the point where they can always nominate 5, but you would think just a little over a decade ago, they'd be able to do the same, and I don't know why they didn't. And they still got it wrong. Even out of these 3 movies, they still got it wrong. Toy Story 3, I've said this a million times to everybody that I know, I don't like this movie. I don't think it's very good. I think it has one very impactful moment, and everything else around that moment is bad. But that one scene skews everybody's opinion on this movie. I'm giving it to How to Train Your Dragon. It is by far my favorite animated trilogy, and it started with a bang in this one. There was so much emotional depth in this story. The voice acting was fantastic. The animation style, divine. It's the best animated movie of that year. How dare they give it to Toy Story?
Moving on to writing adapted. The nominees were 127 Hours, The Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Bone. The winner? The Social Network.
The correct winner. There's really not much to say here. Aaron Sorkin is a mad genius most of the time when it comes to his screenplays and his scripts. This one is no different. It's absolutely phenomenal. 100% deserved this award.
Writing original. The nominees were Another Year, The Fighter, Inception, The Kids Are All Right, and The King's Speech. The winner? The King's Speech.
Really? Okay. King's Speech, I actually really enjoy that movie. I think it's good. I wouldn't say it's great. I don't think it's an Academy Award-worthy movie. Nomination, yes. Winner, no. I would give it to Inception. I think that movie just has a lot of layers to it that you don't get from a lot of other movies that are very just straightforward. First, second, third acts, obviously fights between protagonists, fights between antagonists. They're all very simplistic. Where Inception kind of takes that and builds upon it and creates a very interesting concept in this script. So I'm taking away from The King's Speech, and I'm giving it to Inception.
Next is actress in a supporting role. The nominees were Amy Adams for The Fighter, Helena Bonham Carter, The King's Speech, Melissa Leo, The Fighter, Haley Steinfeld, True Grit, and Jackie Weaver, Animal Kingdom. The winner? Melissa Leo for The Fighter.
Melissa Leo is fantastic in The Fighter. Like, maybe one of the best performances she's ever given. But I'm still going to take away the award from her, and I'm going to give it to somebody who has pretty much spent their entire career chasing this award, some kind of Academy Award. It's the only movie she ever really does anymore, but I'd like to see her do some more fun stuff. And so if we give her the award here, maybe it changes the course of her career, and we can get more movies like Disney's Enchanted. So I'm going to give it to Amy Adams, also for The Fighter. I think she's phenomenal in this movie. I think she really showcases what kind of depth she has as an actress. She holds her own in a movie that has really nothing to do with her, but she steals scenes whenever she's in them. She is so good in this. So I'm going to give her the award here, and I'm going to hope that maybe it would have changed the course of her career.
Next is actress in a leading role. The nominees were Annette Bening, The Kids Are All Right, Nicole Kidman, Rabbit Hole, Jennifer Lawrence, Winter's Bone, Natalie Portman, Black Swan, and Michelle Williams for Blue Valentine. The winner? Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
Natalie Portman is fantastic in Black Swan. It's a really good movie. But, like, is her performance really all that and a bag of chips? I mean, is it really the best performance of the entire year? I actually think it's Michelle Williams in Blue Valentine. I think she's phenomenal, and I love Blue Valentine. It's a great movie. You can only watch it like once. Don't watch it more than that. But watch it. It's an incredible movie, and she's brilliant in it. But I'm actually going to give the Academy Award to Jennifer Lawrence for Winter's Bone, because she came out of nowhere and let the world know what she was all about right here with this movie. The performance is just on a whole nother level. So Jennifer Lawrence, Winter's Bone.
Next is actor in a supporting role. The nominees were Christian Bale for The Fighter, John Hawkes, Winter's Bone, Jeremy Renner, The Town, Mark Ruffalo, The Kids Are All Right, and Jeffrey Rush, The King's Speech. The winner, Christian Bale, The Fighter.
Yeah, this is the right choice. Christian Bale showcases everything he is about as an actor in this movie. We're all used to him being Batman and doing those types of things, and then he comes in with this movie and just knocks it out of the park. The Academy 100% got this right. It's Christian Bale for The Fighter.
Actor in a leading role. The nominees were Javier Bardem for Beautiful, Jeff Bridges, True Grit, Jesse Eisenberg, The Social Network, Colin Firth, The King's Speech, and James Franco, 127 Hours. The winner, Colin Firth, The King's Speech.
Once again, King's Speech, good movie. But come on, man. There's no freaking way Jesse Eisenberg doesn't deserve this award. Social Network requires two things. It rests on the shoulder of two things: the screenplay and Jesse Eisenberg. The screenplay held up its end, that's why I gave it the award, and Jesse Eisenberg crushes this role. He holds up his end of the bargain to make this movie good. I think any other actor in this role, the movie just doesn't work. There's something engaging about Jesse Eisenberg in this movie, in this role, and it's embarrassing that he did not win the award for this. Colin Firth is an incredible actor, we all know this, but come on, The King's Speech? Really? Because he stuttered a few times? You, Academy.
Moving on to directing, the nominees were Darren Aronofsky, Black Swan, Joel and Ethan Coen, True Grit, David Fincher, The Social Network, Tom Hooper, The King's Speech, and David O. Russell, The Fighter. The winner, Tom Hooper for The King's Speech.
You, Academy. I don't even really want to do this right now because it's just embarrassing to go back in time and see the kind of decisions that were made. Are you freaking kidding me? Tom Hooper for The King's Speech? What the I would give it to literally anybody else on this list, except for that guy. He did not deserve it for that movie. Like, what the hell is happening here? It's stupid. It's just stupid. You could give it to anybody else. Aronofsky with The Black Swan, with just Black Swan, incredible. Let him have it. Joel and Ethan Coen, they could probably get an award for almost every single movie that they make. David O. Russell for The Fighter, what a brilliant directing job he did. But you gave it to Tom Hooper? Why? I'm giving it to David Fincher for The Social Network. You know how I talked about those other two things are what made the movie? Yeah, he's the one that had to take those two things and make sure that they worked. And by God, they worked. So, give it to him. David Fincher.
And our final award of the evening is Best Picture. The nominees were Black Swan, The Fighter, Inception, The Kids Are All Right, The King's Speech, 127 Hours, The Social Network, Toy Story 3, True Grit, and Winter's Bone. The winner, The King's Speech.
What? Come here, Academy. Come here. What the you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing? You thought this was the best movie of the entire year. Out of all movies, out of all of the movies, including these movies right here, this is what you thought was the best movie of the year. It shouldn't even have been nominated. Let's not kid ourselves. But to give it the award, there had to be some kind of trickery going on. Maybe some of these other movies split the votes too much, and this one kind of snuck in from like 5th place maybe to win. It's the only thing I can think of. You should be ashamed. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. It's The Social Network. Best movie of the year. It's a movie that continues to hold and carry so much weight behind it. It's a movie you can go back and watch a million times because it's just so interesting. And every year as Facebook grows and grows and grows, this movie is just so much more interesting to go back to, and everything about it just comes together to make a brilliant Picture, and you guys didn't reward it in any way. Yeah. All right, but that's it though. That's it for this episode of going back to 2011 to redo the Academy Awards because they messed it up majorly this year. I'll be back again on Tuesday with a box office roundup show. We're going to finish going over something we've been talking about the last couple of weeks, so make sure you like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff so you don't miss that video. And next week, I'm going to have 2 Oscar videos out, 2012 and 2013. And I'm not looking forward to 2012 because there's also a movie that year that didn't deserve all the awards that it got. So come back for that and let me know in the comments below what you think about the 2011 Oscars. What movies do you think should have won each of these categories? Until I see you again, remember to be good to yourself, kind to others, and keep watching movies.